He doesn't scream, he doesn't show off. But when the ball touches his feet, it's like time freezes, and the world holds its breath. They call him Bambi, graceful, quiet, almost too smooth for the brutal pace of elite soccer. But don't be fooled. This deer has fangs. He built his name in silence, gliding through chaos like it was choreography. And then, in one cruel moment, it all stopped. July 5th, 2025. Club World Cup, Bayern vs PSG. A tackle, a twist. And Jamal Musiala didn't get up. No theatrics, no scream, just stillness. Now the world waits, not knowing when or how he'll return. Born in Stuttgart, raised in South London. Two cultures, two soccer philosophies, one quiet obsession. Jamal Musiala didn't grow up in one world. He moved between them. German precision from his mother, Nigerian rhythm from his father. And the streets of London, they gave him flow, swagger, survival. By 6, coaches said his balance was unnatural. He didn't run. He glided, shifted like a boxer, slipped through space like water. Other kids played soccer. Musiala read it, like chess, 2 moves ahead. At home, he studied Iniesta, Messi, Zidane, not for goals, but for posture, pause, perfection. He didn't chase the spotlight. He refined his rhythm. By 9, Chelsea brought him in, but London wasn't home. At 16, he chose Munich, chose structure, chose silence. And Bayern saw it fast. This wasn't hype. This was intuition. By 17, he broke records. By 19, he redefined what a midfield could think like. Off the pitch, stillness, precision, clarity. While others chase chaos, Musiala cultivates peace. In a soccer world flooded with TikTok, thirst traps, reality shows, and club drama, Jamal Musiala lives like a monk with a ball. No scandals, no late-night paparazzi, no wild Ibiza footage, no diamond grills spelling out initials. Just muted tones, clean cuts, ambient light, and a private rhythm that only he hears. Success changed his schedule, but not his spirit. No velvet ropes, no champagne countdowns. Just early dinners, solo flights, handwritten journals. While the world celebrates louder, Jamal moves quieter. His apartment reflects that. Understated elegance, soft lighting, one abstract painting, one sculpture per room, not for status, but for stillness. A wardrobe curated like a gallery, matte, tailored, whisper soft. A closet full of monochrome from brands that don't even advertise. Art isn't decoration, it's rhythm. And so is everything else. An herbal tea cabinet arranged by effect. A fridge color-coded by micronutrients. In the kitchen, superfoods, not soda. In the bathroom, skincare, not cologne. No distractions, just ritual. And in the corner of his living room, a low Japanese table, where he writes, pen on paper, no screen. Not because it looks good, because it feels right. This isn't flex, this is form. Instagram? Sure, but don't expect the usual highlight reel. No club tables, no private jets mid-toast, no mirror selfies with diamond chains. Instead, a quiet photo captioned, "Grateful." Even when he's online, Jamal Musiala leaves space between the noise. He doesn't post to impress. He posts to remind you, stillness is not absence, it's intention. The same energy runs through the rest of his life. Grand piano sessions instead of club nights. He doesn't play to perform, he plays to reset. Each key a meditation, each note a reminder that rhythm doesn't need an audience to exist. Books instead of brand deals. He's turned down endorsements that didn't align with his values, not because he's above the money, but because he values quiet influence over noisy affiliation. Yes, he works with Nike, but you won't see him in flashy campaigns. Just precision, clean cuts, legacy. He's in EA Sports, but not for ego, for impact. Pepsi? Only if it fits the rhythm, only if the message feels true. Musiala doesn't chase exposure. He curates presence. When he travels, it's never for attention. It's first-class discretion. Matte black AMG. Windows tinted deeper than doubt. A single carry-on. Tailored linen. A leather-bound journal. A travel-sized Theragun, AirPods in, eyes forward, no entourage, no fuss. He moves like he plays, ghost-like but undeniable. He drives cars you won't catch, custom-tuned machines built for comfort and silence, not for revving at red lights. His wealth doesn't scream, it whispers. His idea of luxury isn't loud, it's layered, intentional. He doesn't chase the moment, he curates it. His watches don't sparkle, they speak quietly. A Rolex Cellini for formal dinners, understated, slim, impossibly rare. A vintage Patek Philippe with a black alligator strap, often hidden beneath his sleeve. No flash, no flex, just presence. He wears Rolexes you wouldn't recognize. Collector pieces chosen not for status, but for story, not for show, for self. Timepieces selected not to be seen, but to mean something. Lifestyle for Jamal isn't about standing out. It's about staying centered. And that's why he's different. Because while others burn bright and burn out, he burns inward. Then came July 5th, 2025. Club World Cup, quarterfinal, Bayern versus PSG, a heated midfield. One misstep, one clash. Musiala hit the ground. And this time, he didn't get up. Everything stopped. He was stretchered off, grimacing, breathing hard, holding back something deeper than pain. The next day, the news dropped. A fractured fibula, a dislocated ankle, a clean break in a near-perfect career. The golden boy, now sidelined. And for the first time, the soccer world feared stillness. Bayern's bench went quiet. Germany held its breath. Commentators didn't speculate, they whispered. Because when someone like Jamal goes down, it's not just a player who's hurt. It's a system that loses its rhythm, a team that loses its compass, a nation that loses its calm. The damage was done, months on the sideline. And now the question no one dares to ask out loud. What happens when the quietest genius is forced to stop? Inside Zebener Strasse, whispers grew. Musiala's not healing, he's transforming. Discipline like a German engineer, resilience like a Lagos street soccer player. He rebuilt every tendon with intention. The world waits for updates, he gives none. But if you followed the silence, you'd see the shift. In recovery, Jamal didn't retreat, he refined. No island parties, no tabloid drama, just a villa tucked into the hills above Lake Como. Olive trees, no cameras, just sky, stillness, and a new kind of discipline. Instead of jet skis, he reads on shaded balconies. Instead of club tables, he books private art tours in Florence. And when he's home, it's infrared saunas, cold plunges, and 3-hour chess matches with himself. Musiala doesn't collect watches. He collects time, mornings in silence, walks with no destination, phone on airplane mode. Even during rehab, his skincare never slipped. Azelaic acid, vitamin C, SPF, every single day. Because focus starts with the face you see in the mirror. His food, no fried, no processed. Mornings begin with hot water, lemon, magnesium. Evenings end with chamomile and blue light glasses. And hobbies? Sketching. His notebooks filled with minimalist line art. Soccer players in motion, frozen mid-dribble. Piano still. A Kawhi grand in his living room, always in tune. Sometimes jazz, sometimes Debussy. Never for performance, always for peace. Friends say he's hard to reach. No WhatsApp groups, no emojis, no memes. But when he calls, it's real, intentional, one-on-one. Because Jamal Musiala doesn't live for the feed. He lives for flow, simplicity, control. And now, as his body heals, the world waits, impatient, loud. But behind shaded windows, he's already moving again. Not in public, not yet, but in private, in still, deliberate rhythm. The game is already beginning.